Hey, Duygu. Hey, there she is. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay. All right. Good, good, good. So, how's it going?
Good. I have a bit cold, but I am good, not bad.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry to
Yeah.
hear that. Is it bad?
Not bad, but I feel a little um
A
low.
little.
Low I am.
You feel down.
Down, yes, not low, down.
You feel down. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, right. Um, in this case, you can say, I feel under the weather.
Hmm. I
I
have
feel
under the weather,
I
Antonio.
I'm sorry?
I have under the weather, Antonio.
Right. You feel under the
Feel,
weather.
feel. Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Right. And you feel under the weather and you feel down.
Yes, Antonio, unfortunately. But I'm
Right.
ready for our lesson.
Well, I mean, if you want, we can do it some other day.
No, no,
If you don't
we can do today because I am ready for our lesson.
really? Okay.
Mhm.
All right, let's do this then. Let's do this.
Yes.
All right, let's do this. Um, okay, now let me see here. So, just give me one moment. Um, okay, let me just get settled here. Let me get things ready. And okay, right. Now, I think today we were going to work on your job responsibilities and what to say about your work experience, your past work experience, correct?
Yes, yes. I prepared something about my career story
Right.
from university times,
Okay.
and I prepared something for you.
Oh, really? Okay. I can't wait to hear it.
Okay. Okay, I check it and start.
Okay.
Okay, Antonio. I
All
discovered
right.
my passion for human resources while studying industrial engineering, um, as it allowed me to combine my analytical and interpersonal skills. For this reason, I joined an internship program at Arbaker, a global leader company in copper wire production. In addition to this, during my senior year at university, I worked on project-based assignments there, and thanks to my quality and speed work, they offered me a full-time position after my graduation.
Mhm.
Graduation. In my 9 years at Arbaker, I had the chance to lead various system building and improvement projects. After a 6 month rotation in production engineering, I returned to HR um, with stronger understanding of employee needs.
Mhm.
My successful initiatives earned me a promotion to department manager at the age of 25, the youngest in the company to take on this role, and it was perfect for me.
Mhm.
Leading a team of three experts, we successfully managed different multiple projects,
Mhm.
and I also played a key role in integrating the company culture and HR systems during the $70 million investment in a new manufacturing facility in the United States. And it was the important duty for me and the company. Later, I joined BMC, a major automotive and defense company in Izmir. Here, I led organizational development projects as part of a new HR transformation initiative of company. Over 1.5 years, I worked on different projects, creating and implementing systems for compensation and benefits, performance management, talent management, career development, and employer branding. My next step was joining Ince Holding, also, an investing company managing a portfolio of 11 different companies. And I was a head of, I worked as head of HR Center of Excellence there. In this role, I led a comprehensive transformation of people and culture systems guided by a 3-year strategic plan. My key responsibilities or achievements were recreating the leadership competence model and launching a 360-degree feedback process, creating a new employer branding strategy with the tagline "Shining with You," which gained significant recognition, redesigning the organizational structure and establishing a new job structure, building new systems for total rewards, career development, and talent management based on this new job architecture. Introducing a continuous performance management model with OKR-based goal setting. It is very popular now, very famous now. Designing and implementing a long-term incentive plan and a flexible benefit program also. In addition to this, as the certified agility and innovative coach, I integrated design thinking and agile methodologies into all the system, all my projects. After these efforts, we earned Great Place to Work awards for 2 consecutive years. And it was a proud milestone for the team and me. After 4 years, due to a career opportunity for my husband, we relocated to Switzerland, and I had to take a pause in my professional journey. But now I am eager to create new meaningful impacts for different companies. And finished.
Wow, I am amazed.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yes. Incredible. Wow. That's awesome. Awesome. As you were talking, I was taking notes, but I found very few things to talk about. I mean, I found very few things um to give you feedback on.
Thank you.
I
I
mean,
used
everything.
your technique. First of all, I wrote everything.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I choose some words and some structure, and
Mm-hmm.
I practice them. But I don't know it is good or not. I don't know because you hurt me first, like you hurt my words first time,
For,
not
for the first time.
for the first time, and
Uh-huh.
you uh, um, didn't read anything about my story before, so
Right.
it is good. I am very happy now.
Yeah. I mean, that was awesome. Yeah, that was great. I mean, uh, wow. Wow. The only thing is, there were two words that I think you have to uh, work on. The first word is, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me just share my screen.
Okay.
Okay. Can you pronounce this word?
Initiatives,
Initiative.
initiatives,
Initiatives. Right.
initiative. Okay,
Right.
initiative.
I
Not.
Yeah, I think you are trying to pronounce this A.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't pronounce the A. So say initiative.
Initiative, initiative.
Initiative.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Well, you were saying you were pronouncing it like this. Initiative.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, I pronounce
Initiative.
it.
That's why you're saying. And the correct pronunciation is initiative. So you see the
Initiative.
difference?
Yeah.
Yeah. So initiative,
All time I use
initiative.
it initiatives.
Right.
Yeah,
So
initiative.
say, yeah, can you say it again, please?
Initiatives. My initiatives.
Right, my initiative. Uh-huh. And can you pronounce this one?
Career. Career.
It sounds like you're putting emphasis on this syllable.
Hmm.
So say career,
Career. Sometimes maybe
career.
I can use career.
Right. It sounds like you're saying this word,
Career. Okay.
carrier.
Mm,
Yes. Sounds like you're saying carrier.
mhm.
So this is
Career.
career,
Career.
career. So the strongest I mean the emphasis you have to put emphasis on these
Hmm.
two letters, career.
Career. My career story.
Right, my career
Career.
story. My career.
Okay.
Okay, and so the we put strong emphasis on this, and for this word we put emphasis on the this first syllable. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so this is,
Career.
and
Career.
this is,
Career.
okay, and again, this is,
Career.
and this is
Career.
career.
Career. Career.
Yes, career.
Career. Your
Right,
career
that was
is
much better.
perfect, Antonio.
Uh-huh. And this is
Initiatives.
very
Initiative.
good. Initiatives. Uh-huh. Now, I'm not sure if you should use this.
Hmm.
I'm not, it sounds okay, but in addition to this, I mean, not too many people use this.
Okay.
Yeah. Just in addition to this, yeah, I would stay away from this idiom. I would stay away. I wouldn't say it. So, I
Maybe I
mean,
can use different
right, use something else, something that is used um
common.
right, more commonly used.
Mhm.
Something that is more commonly used.
For
You can say
example,
also,
also.
also. Because I mean, not too many people use this in everyday language.
Okay.
Okay, but I mean, everything sounded great. Everything sounded great. Yes. Wow. So I mean, I think you're ready for when they ask you about your job experience, because I mean, that will definitely come up in the job interview. And yeah, I mean, you're ready for you're ready for that question.
Yes, you know, in Switzerland, they want to German, yeah, German, yes, German A2 or B1, I think. But maybe
Hmm.
I can have a chance to find a job just English. I
Hmm.
want to be ready for it. So I am very,
Hmm.
I feel good for it. It came to me, it came to me good. It came to me good. Yeah, it came to me good preparing this topic.
Okay. I think what you're trying to say, that's okay. That's a little bit of Turkish English. That's okay.
Yes, it makes me happy. It makes me good, I think.
Right.
Turkish English.
Yeah, bana iyi geliyor mu?
Yes.
But what exactly? Okay, so you mean you're talking about practicing, right? You're talking about right. You're talking about practicing these questions and answers, correct?
Yes.
So you can say something like practicing or rehearsing these questions and answers. Um, I mean, I find practicing these Q&As useful.
Okay.
Okay. Or yeah, I think they're useful. You think they're useful. Bana iyi geliyor. Um, I think they're useful, you can say.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Um, now I think you should be ready. Let me see. What did we work on last week? So we worked on what makes you unique, right? Am I sharing? I'm sharing the Word document, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we worked on what makes you unique. We worked on, uh, well, I think that's it. We worked on this, what makes you
Mhm.
unique. And I think, we should, or you should be ready for the why do you want this job question.
Yes. I didn't prepare it, but maybe next week I can prepare it because
Or, I mean,
it
yeah.
mm, because it could be Uh, different. It depends on role, I think. Role or company.
Right. It depends on the job that you're applying for.
Yes.
Yeah, it depends on the job that you're applying for. So what does it depend on?
It depends on job opportunity.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So it's okay. I'm just asking you so that you repeat it.
yeah,
Okay.
I know, Antonio.
When when it's in your mouth, the uh, when you say it yourself, uh, the chances of you saying it again increases or increase.
Mm-hmm.
Did that make sense?
Yes.
So if you say it, it's like it's in your mouth. So if you say it once, maybe you'll say it twice, and then a third time, and then a fourth time, and then a fifth time. So this question depends on the job that you're applying for.
Mm-hmm.
So what does it depend on?
It depends on the job you apply for.
Right. It depends on the job that you apply for, or it depends on the job that you are applying for.
Mm-hmm. You are
Yes.
applying for. It depends
Right.
on the job you are applying for.
That's right.
I am
Um,
applying for.
uh, Duygu, are you there?
Yeah, I am here.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. So
Antonio,
what?
I say it depends on the job you are applying for.
That's right. Excellent. Yes. It really depends on the job that you're applying for.
Yeah,
Wow. Great sentence. How
yeah.
did you learn it?
It's my career experience, Antonio.
Oh, I see. Yes. Okay. Um, well, yeah, so I think that question depends on the job. So it's going to vary. It's going to change, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to change. Um, okay. Now, so did we well, I mean, you probably know better than I do because you've worked as an HR manager, so
Mm-hmm.
you know the type of questions that people get asked in a job interview. Um, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but um, another question that they usually ask is, the strengths and weaknesses.
Yes. Um, or for example, yeah, it is related to role we said. For
Hmm.
example, there is a goal for this job or role,
Hmm.
and how can you handle this challenge, for example? This kind of question they can ask.
Hmm.
And you should say them your strengths, your last experience, your
Right,
this kind of things. So
right. You should tell
you
them.
should tell, yes, you should
You
tell
should
them.
tell them. Uh-huh.
You should tell them your past experience uh,
Hmm.
on this topic or problem. or
Mm-hmm.
your strengths for this challenge. For example, it is
Mm-hmm.
a complicated problem,
Mm-hmm.
uh, but you are a perfect problem solver, for example.
Right.
You
Right.
can you
Exactly.
can tell them this competency
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
with uh, suitable examples.
Right. Yes.
Um, and yeah, this kind of things, because senior roles, we can, as HR professional, we
Mm-hmm.
can ask candidates their career stories and some examples about it. If the new role has many challenges and mm, challenging goals, for example.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Examples are important for interviews.
Right.
So maybe we can practice competencies and their examples, for example.
Right. Right. So you mean your skills, or are you talking about your skills or talking about your strengths?
Um,
When you say competencies, when you say competencies, it sounds to me like you're referring to skills.
yes, sometimes, for example, some competencies could be technical, some of them
Mm-hmm.
uh, behavior, behavioral, mm-mm, behavior,
Behavioral.
behavior.
Behavioral.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
we can say a competency could be someone's strength.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, I think all it includes, yani yeah, it includes competencies or skills.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I mean, if you want, we can we can work on it.
Okay.
Okay. So, um, so how good are you at solving problems? I mean, you could, I think that's a good skill that you should talk about. So you can say um, you can tell them how good you are at solving problems and give them an example of a big problem that you've solved.
Mm, um, I think in HR,
Hmm.
we generally face uh, some commun communication and empathy problems,
Hmm.
especially with employees.
Hmm.
Um,
Maybe you could talk about um, your communication skills. You can say that you have good communication skills, and yeah, you can talk about your communication skills. You listen to people. you listen to employees carefully and help them solve their problems?
Yes, for example, my effort to align HR with employee voices. For example, I said you before.
I
I
say I told you before.
I told you before.
Uh-huh.
I uh, I was I went to a production engineering rotation before.
Hmm.
Uh, I learned in this role um, connecting with people and hearing their voice, their uh, needs, their
Right,
pain points,
listening.
their
Right,
pain
you
points.
so you um listen to their voices. I wouldn't say that. I would say listen to their stories, maybe.
Sorry.
Okay, listen to their story.
Mhm.
Um, you said something else. Ah, I-
Connecting people, no. Mm.
no, after that, after connecting,
Mm. People,
um,
it's not. I didn't remember.
all right. So yeah, you listen to their stories, um, and I think you get confused with say and tell, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So I mean, it it's not too difficult, but I can see how I mean I can see it can be a little bit tricky. It can be a
Mhm.
little bit tricky. But the difference between say and tell is that this guy, okay, this
Mhm.
guy needs the word to.
Yes. I know, but
Okay.
I forget every time.
Yeah. And I think if a couple of minutes ago you tried to say dediğim gibi.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So you can say as I mentioned before, blah blah
Mhm.
blah. As I mentioned before, dediğim gibi, okay? Or you can say as I said to you before,
Mhm.
or as I told you before. You can use any of those three,
Yes.
okay? So as I mentioned before, um, as I said to you before, as I told you before. Yeah, you can use any of these three, okay? But
Mhm.
remember, the only one that needs to is say. All right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you listen to their stories, you try to solve their problems, correct?
Yes, and I try to reach the main resource of problem and
The main,
main source,
right, the main
main
source of the
source of
problem.
problem.
Right, the
And
main source of the problem. You can say that, okay, you can say the main source of the problem. Now,
mhm.
people typically say this, the root of the problem,
Hmm.
okay? You will hear people use this one more often.
Okay.
You try to find the root of the problem. Have you
Yes,
ever have you
I
ever
know
heard
both.
you know
Uh-huh.
root? Okay, good. All right. So,
Root of the problem. And
right.
uh, who are affected by this problem.
Right. So you try to identify.
Mhm.
Okay, you try to identify the people that are affected by this problem. Okay, so identify.
Mhm.
In this case, identify means something like, wait, let me see if I can identify. Uh, tanımlamak.
Yeah. I know,
Tanımak.
I identify.
Belirlemek. Heh,
Mhm.
belirlemek. I think that's the right Turkish translation. Yeah, belirtmek. So you try to identify the problem.
Um,
Sorunu belirtmeye çalışıyorsun.
sorundan,
I think that's what you
sorundan,
wanted to
et-
say, right?
sorundan etkilenen insanları tespit etmeye çalışıyorum.
Say it again, please.
Sorundan etkilenen insanları tespit etmeye çalışırım.
Right,
Tespit etmek,
right.
belirlemek, I think.
Tespit etmek. Tespit. My God, it sounds so familiar. Tespit. Uh, tespit. Well, I think you can use identify.
Yeah, okay. I try to identify the people that are affected by this problem,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes systems that are affected by this problem, and also we can try to identify all parts of uh, like affected parts of everything. I think we can
Mm-hmm.
analyze, we can identify,
Right.
and I try to listen uh, people's solutions.
Right. Don't forget that if you say listen, you have to say listen to
Listen to.
the
Okay.
listen to, okay?
Okay. I listen to. I listen to people's solution about the problem,
Mm-hmm.
and I evaluated every solution, and
You
I
evaluate.
evaluate, not evaluated,
Yeah,
yes,
you evaluate
evaluate
every solution.
every
Yeah.
solution. Sometimes not sometimes, every solution, and I try to look um, look at big picture, not only
Right. You
detail.
I try to look at the big
The big
picture.
picture. Okay.
Yes. Good, good.
And uh, and after that, I choose the fit, the best fit. No, not the best. Yes, the fit solution for the problem, and I want to make sure uh, I pick the best. Okay, I want
Right.
to
No,
make
you pick the best fit
best.
for the problem.
Yes, and
Uh-huh.
I want to make sure that
Mm-hmm.
everyone everyone is satisfied about the solution.
Right. I make sure that everyone is satisfied
satisfied about the solution.
With
With
the
the
with the
solution.
solution.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. You make sure that everyone is satisfied with the solution. Okay. That's yeah, that sounds good. Um
Because today's solution could be tomorrow's problem, Antonio.
Ooh,
So
nice.
you should pick the best fit for the problem.
Right. Right. That's yeah, very good said. Very well said. That's very well said. That's very well said. You know what that means?
That's very well said. Mm, perfect word.
Yes. That's right. Very well said. Okay. So yeah, you can use all these sentences. You try to identify the people affected by the problem. You evaluate every solution. Um, because you evaluate every solution because um you want to you want to let me see. Let's what's a good thing to say here? You evaluate every solution because you want to make sure that you include everyone's um every
Yes, everyone's thoughts, everyone's
everyone
contribution.
ooh, contributions. Nice word.
Yes, I know
Yeah.
many words, Antonio, but I didn't remember them.
Um, you evaluate every solution because you want to make sure that you include everyone's contributions, and want you don't want to make
Walk alone.
people feel left out.
Yes. Ah, left out. Yes.
Left out.
Make people feel left out.
Right. You don't want to make people feel left out. Okay.
Mm.
Do you know what that means?
I
Okay.
understand.
Okay. So, for example, let's say there are a group of people. Let's say there are a group of 10 people. Okay. Now you're the manager,
Mm-hmm.
right? You are the HR manager, and I work for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, me and nine other people work for you. Now, I contribute, right? I suggest a solution to the problem. Then Ahmed makes another suggestion. Fırat makes another suggestion. Evran makes another suggestion. Can makes another suggestion. Toprak, Başak. I'm just naming all my students in this semester. So, but you don't listen to my suggestion, so I feel like I am being left out.
Ah, hı.
Okay. And
Dışlanmış. Yani dışlanmak gibi. Dışlanmış o hissetmek.
dışlanmış.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like you did not include me,
Yes.
right? So I feel, did you hear that?
No.
No? So I feel like you did not include me, so I feel left
Left
out,
out.
right?
Okay.
So you don't want to make people feel left out, all
Mm-hmm.
right? You try to look at the big picture. You make sure everyone is satisfied with the solution, okay? Um, Now, I mean, you can work on this a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? So this is what was this again? What was the question? Um,
Problem
right. Problems
solving.
you're describing your problem solving skills.
Yes.
Okay. So this is how you can if you want, you can prepare something here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
I
then,
think I can find some examples. I didn't remember now, right now, but I can think about them.
okay. All right. So, Duygu is going to prepare um, some examples of how she solved difficult problems at work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Let's not forget about this. Uh, wait, insert. Yes. Okay. And um, do you think you should be prepared to talk about um, the type of software that you have used in previous jobs? Do you
I
think
think
that's
I
yeah?
think no, because uh, for all company and companies, all companies use different ERP programs, different digital platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Excuse me.
it it depends on the programs, but the uh, or the mm, common point of them, they
Mm-hmm.
are cloud-based programs or
Mm-hmm.
some ERP programs. I use different kind of ERP programs and different kind of
Mm-hmm.
cloud-based programs. So
Right.
cloud-based programs, yeah.
Cloud-based programs. Okay.
I think HR professionals uh, does professionals don't ask this kind of question.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Or
Um,
yes or no question. Have you ever used işte SAP? Yes, I used. No, I blah blah. But I use different kind of blah blah and this kind of thing they can ask. I
okay.
think the next week prepare. I will prepare problem solving skill. Also,
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
other strengths maybe it's uh, mm, for example, I my career story can fit my strengths. For example, I
Mm-hmm.
work
Sure.
I work different type of companies, and uh, I can be adaptable all system, for example. So adaptability, for example, my strengths,
Hmm.
um,
Right. Your
leadership.
adaptability is right. Adaptability is one of your strengths. Yeah.
Yes, leadership skills. For example, uh, at my 25, I promoted, for example, so I
Right.
can
At 20,
mention
at 25.
at 25, okay,
Right. At 25.
at 25. So I can mention my leadership style, leadership skills, for example.
Hmm.
And I am a result-driven person, for example,
Yeah. You're result driven.
and not driven, okay?
No, not driving. Driven. Okay. That's fine. Driven.
And maybe I can describe this 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 skill.
Right.
Innovation is a good point of my career, for example,
Hmm.
because I did every system new age. So it could be my one of my strengths.
Hmm.
And my continuous improvement. I have a continuous improvement mindset. Uh,
Ah, okay. Continuous improvement mindset. Okay, yes, you can say that. You have a continuous improvement mindset. Yes.
can I ask you a question, Antonio? For example,
Sure.
I say to you, I am a
Uh-huh.
result-driven person. Also, I want to say success-driven. It's the same, success-driven, results-driven, the same skill.
Um,
Also, success is the results, for example.
yeah. I think result driven, success driven. I mean, I think they're both okay. I'm a result driven person. Um, I mean, when you say driven, you're basically saying that's what motivates you.
Hmm. Mhm.
So if you say I'm a success driven person, it means you're looking for, well, success motivates you,
Mhm.
and um, that's what you're striving towards. Hadi bakalım strive. Strive. Um,
Right.
strive.
Strongly want,
I'm sorry?
strongly want something, not.
Mm, means to to try hard.
Hmm. Okay.
Mhm. Strive. Yeah, I think that's a good strive. That's a good yeah, make great efforts to achieve or obtain something. Um yeah, try hard. Is to
Mm.
try hard. Um all right. Okay, so you're gonna work on um
I think result-driven is more stronger than success-driven because success could be changed person to person to person.
right.
But result is the main point, yani
Hmm.
point. A company
Okay.
wants to see good results, for example.
Right. So the meaning of success changes from person to person. That's what you want to say, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. So the definition of success changes from person to person. Okay. All right. What about challenges?
Mhm.
Do you think talking about challenges, I mean previous challenges, um, is something that you want to work on?
I think it is good point. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I can challenge. It is related to problem solving
Um,
approach, but yes, you are right. Because not problem solving. For example, if you are a strategic thinker, or
mhm,
analytical thinker, or you are a good communicator, you have
mhm,
empathy, for example, you can handle the challenge, handle challenge.
mm.
So
Challenges.
challenges, yes, challenges.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right.
So many kind of strength
Mm-hmm.
help you handle challenges. So I can choose my strength, and after that, I
Mm-hmm.
can tell them
Yeah.
how how did I handle a challenge with
Mm-hmm.
my strengths, for example. This kind of flowing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's yeah. Yeah, that will work. Yeah, so maybe you can work on that.
Mhm.
Um,
I just need to think about my challenge. And for yes, Misa, we can ask some candidates the biggest challenge have uh, you faced, for
Paste.
example.
Yes.
So I need to think about the big challenge, for example, in my
Mm-hmm.
career.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. So think about, so I'm gonna write it here. So also um think about challenges that you have faced in the past and talk about them by giving examples.
Yes, it is
Okay,
important.
let me put it here. Oh, what happened to the table? Wait. Okay. All right. Now, do you think they will ask you how you handle recruitment?
How to handle recruitment.
Right. Were you responsible for recruiting people? Recruit.
Yes, but not very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Just uh, senior level position. I can recruit some roles. And
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning of my career, my
Mm-hmm.
career, I uh, did some recruitment duties. But
Mm-hmm.
uh, I can do recruitment, but I don't like recruitment.
Okay.
I love project creating systems,
Mm-hmm.
implementing some projects throughout
Mm-hmm.
the company. This kind of things I love.
Right.
So I can apply this kind of roles, not recruitment roles, I think.
Right. You can apply for these kinds
Yes,
of
like
roles.
project manager, center of excellence roles,
Hmm.
um, creating, implementing new HR systems,
Mm-hmm.
this kind of roles I
Mm-hmm.
can apply, I think.
Right. You can apply for these kinds of roles.
Yes, I can apply for this kind of role,
Right.
not just
Right. So
recruitment.
right. So you apply, okay,
For
so we apply for a job. And why are you telling me this? Hold on. No, no. We apply for a job and we apply to a company.
hmm,
Okay, so look, apply uses two prepositions.
yes.
You could use for or to. You
Mm-hmm.
apply for a job and you apply to a company.
Company.
Mhm.
Hmm. Okay.
When you're using apply, apply has many meanings. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is başvurmak.
Yes.
So when you use this verb as başvurmak, you need either for or to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you apply for a job, you apply to a company.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Okay.
Okay. Um, all right. Now, so you're going to talk about challenges. You don't want you don't want to talk, I mean, you don't want to recruit people. That's not what you're looking for. Um, should we talk about your weaknesses?
Mm. Yes, my English.
Oh.
Because just weaknesses. Just weakness. And German also.
In German.
But I am eager to improve my
Right.
English.
Yes, you're eager to improve. Right. Um, so, um, any have there are there any developments
Yeah, for example,
on
I thought about it. For example, I um haven't worked any multiple culture before. Just just at Arbakır, in Arbakır. Yes, in Arbakır, uh, we roll out projects in US company, US facility, but
multiple
um,
did you say multiple
culture.
multiple culture?
Yes. So, for example, if I apply for a job in Europe, I
Hmm.
should work with different uh, people and different cultures.
Hmm.
So it could be it could be a challenge for me. maybe I can not say it is a weakness, but
Mm-hmm.
um, it could be my teen. mm, yeah, I can make many efforts for it.
What do you mean by that?
Um, yeah, understanding new cultures, new people, new work
Mm-hmm.
uh, environment.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think
So so
it is
you
not weakness, but um, how can
okay.
I say?
Well, you instead of saying this, you can say, I have never worked for a multicultural
Hmm.
company.
Hmm.
Multicultural.
Multicultural.
Right, multicultural. Don't,
Multicultural.
don't don't say multiple.
Hmm.
Okay, just say multicultural.
I have never worked for a multicultural company.
Right.
Multicultural company. I know it is not named. It is not named weakness, but
Mhm.
I maybe I can uh, I can transfer my energy to understand new cultures, new people.
Mhm. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah. I know it might not be considered a weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, considered.
Consider. Uh, I know. I say think, but deeply think. Deeply.
Yeah, it's another it's another word for think.
Okay.
So yeah, I know. I mean, here this is passive.
Mm-hmm,
It's a
mm-hmm.
passive sentence. I know don't people might not consider consider this a weakness. Okay, I know people might not consider this a weakness. Or you can say it like this. I know it might not be considered a weakness.
Mm-hmm. I know it might not be considered a weakness.
Right. So I know it might not be considered a weakness, but blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but um then you can say what you just told me a few seconds ago.
Uh,
Uh,
but I can, no, I not can. I could be transfer my energy more than the other people to understanding new cultures. Mm-mm.
mm, I is this something that you want to do, or is this something that you think you can do?
Uh, maybe I need to do this. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to transfer my energy to understand new people. I don't know because I don't know a multicultural company. But
Hmm.
maybe I need to uh, understand the effort, and so I could transfer it. I need to, not öyle değil. I could need to transfer my energy to learn new cultures rather than focused on my duties.
Mhm. Okay, yeah, yeah, that sounds okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah. Maybe I could need to transfer my energy into what again?
into understanding new culture, new
Into
people.
understanding new cultures, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, that sounds okay. That sounds okay. Um, if you want, you can think about another weakness that you could talk about. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Think about a weakness.
yes, yes, I need to think about it,
Think
Antonio.
about a weakness uh, to talk about. Okay. All right. So you're going to work on examples of difficult problems at work and how you solve
Mhm.
them, and think about a challenge
Yes.
or challenges,
Mhm.
and think about one more weakness.
Yes.
All right. And um, and uh, and impress me again next week.
Okay. And Antonio, I want to ask you something.
Sure.
You know my first lesson or our first lesson.
Hmm.
How can you evaluate my uh, progress?
Well, it's funny that you ask. I mean, it's interesting that you ask today because I was going to ask you, I was gonna ask you a question. I was going to ask you, have you been practicing with other people other than me?
No, but myself
No?
because I have time now. Yeah, 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, I have
Hmm.
time with myself. Uh,
Hmm.
so I can focus on my practice.
Hmm.
And
I mean,
sometimes,
I was going to ask you today. I mean, I was going to ask you before ending this meeting because it seems like you're you have sped up a little. It seems like you're speaking a bit faster than before. So it's
and also, and also I on the street I should speak English.
hmm,
I I
yeah.
I don't know German, and
Hmm.
I need to talk with, English. So I think it could affect my speed. And also for 2 weeks, I am focusing on my exercises, and
Hmm.
also sometimes um, I can injure myself because of my progress, because of my
Hmm.
unconfident
Because
situation,
of your lack of confidence.
lack of confidence. Yes, you are right.
Have you heard that word before? Lack of confidence?
Yes,
Uh,
lack of blah blah. I know.
right. Um, I what do you mean by I injure myself?
Uh, mm, I
maybe I get discouraged by my lack of confidence. Is that what you mean?
Yes. Yes. I think yes. It is a not. Uh, how can I say? Um, yes, I get discouraged my lack of confidence. It's okay, but I want to say and injure myself about this situation.
Hmm.
Not like physical,
Right. Sure.
psychological, for example. Uh,
Right.
you are not enough.
You can,
You are not
yeah,
making progress. Not
right.
enough. Enough. Not enough. So sometimes I feel not. I feel not making progress on English in English.
Right.
Uh, but um, today morning,
Mm-hmm.
I evaluated myself, but I'm not
Mm-hmm.
bad, I think, at the.
No, you're not. You're not. You just need to to practice and and because you seem to have a good vocabulary. You just don't um I mean you know the words, you know they're there. You just need to use them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm,
So, and how do you use them? You speak,
yes.
you talk. Yeah, you talk. Yeah, you can say this. I beat myself up.
I beat myself up.
Yeah, I beat myself up because of my lack of confidence.
Okay.
Okay. Yani
Not injure.
kendime, yeah, instead of instead of injured, yeah, you can say I beat myself up.
Okay.
Um, for example, if you say if I say to you, okay, if I say to you, oh, Duygu, my English is bad. I I don't know what to do. I'm an awful student. I I am not good at English. I should just quit. I should just find something else. I am no good. You can say to me, Antonio, come on, don't beat yourself up.
Hmm.
Okay? It's like
Okay.
don't injure yourself.
Okay.
Okay? Don't beat yourself up. All right.
Mhm.
So okay, let's call it a night.
Yes, Antonio.
And good job. Good job today.
Okay.
Keep go out there. Go walk on the street, talk to people. That's fantastic. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thanks. Thanks. I'll see you next week.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye
Take
bye.
care. Say hi to Ari for me.
Okay. Okay. Bye bye.
All right. Bye-bye.